Alright, welcome back everybody to the sub build. Last time we set up the paint scheme, got a roll cage, and today I feel like putting some more lights on the outside and maybe setting up a few more screens. Now I have disconnected all of the electricity and I'm going to be redoing that. It was a bit jumbled up before, and maybe get the generator running. So let's get started. I've added a screen down here and we'll be using that later, and that's going to be another output for some cool functions. And I found out that air tanks cannot be custom sized, unlike fuel where we can have a custom shaped fuel tank with just ports. Can't do that for air, so I've got two big tanks here. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but if not, there's some space to add some more in future. But yeah, that's about all I've done, so I'm going to start getting some electronics wired up and then we'll start implementing some logic on the new screens. Cool, so that should be everything. And for this screen, I decided to make this the pump station, the controls for the exhaust and the air pumps. So we'll get the controller for that. And what we have is pressure again. That's the same as the airlock. Got the air level, which is added here for the two tanks. Got the exhaust level, which is added there. And yes, so we have exhaust pumps out. These are going to be the two large, and the air pumps in. I have calibrated these for the pressure, so we'll have displays of optimal and things like that, which is really useful actually. And yeah, get the screen wired up, and we'll just have these as occupied for now. But yeah, okay, so let's test that. So here it is. We have the pump control here. We've got air a second. And so if we press the fill air button here, if our pumps work, which they don't because we don't have a inlet port, but I will. We also have exhaust a second, and these rates will change depending on how much is coming in or how much is going out every second. And then yeah, we have the pressure here. As you can see, it's 0 because we are surfaced, and so we have fully optimal pump rates. Cool. I think we should get some lights on here. The lights we're gonna have on the side, few spotlights just dotted around. Have maybe 2 there, and we'll also have some on the roll cage here facing downwards. Actually, we won't have them on the roll cage. What we'll do is we'll get block size spotlights and put those like so. And what I like to do is to make the ocean look a lot more blue, is change the spotlight color to a more light blue. And this will sell the idea that you're underwater a lot more than the Stormworks lights would. I want to have some lighting on top as well, so we're just going to get regular lights here. We don't really need spotlights, and I'm just going to come in here and put some in. Have them a bit more dense as they're not going to be as bright, so we can have a row like that. And again, I'm going to change the color and I'm going to wire up the electrics. So now I can show you the new light controller that I have, and that's going to be going up on this top right screen here. So I'll get that in. Now this one isn't actually finished, this controller. So we're going to be seeing what it does, but it's all subject to change in the end. And as you can see, it's a lot bigger because we have more than just lights in this, and you'll see with that later on. But we can set up our light outputs here. So we have the general exterior, and that's going to be the lights we just put in. So the bottom side and top lights. Got the rear spotlights there. I've got the front left ones, which are going to be these angled ones, and the middle ones are going to be the main array right here. including the ones that are fixed. And then we have the right spotlight there. And as you can see, we have a nice little top-down view of the submarine. This corner's kind of cutting off the lighting sign there, but all of these triangles are the different lights. So we have the front right ones there, and that's going to be that spotlight right there. We've got the left one again, and then we have the main front lights, and they're looking really cool. We also have the rear ones on there, and this green is the general lighting. So we're pretty bright in the submarine, which is perfect because we want to see as much as possible when we're out exploring. So I'm going to see if I can dive. It might be broken again. It's normally broken. That doesn't go up, but you can hit the depth hold here, and hopefully we're going to go down. There we go. Okay. And as you can see, we are very bright. We're a beacon. Don't know if I'm going to keep the top lights where they are, but I'm pretty happy with everything else. Alright, now it is time to do my possibly favourite part of building, and that is adding details. And I'm going to be doing a time lapse of just doing exterior details. I'm going to be linking up the air and exhaust lines here for the engine, and I might set up a little maybe towing station or charging station, whatever, and maybe get some cool stuff on the outside, and then yeah, I'll just be cleaning up some of the main features of it and getting it all working. Then I'll be ready to do some real world testing. And there it is, we have some details. I think it looks pretty good. It's not going to be final. I'll probably add more, probably take away some. But we've got some more air down here. And we've also got our intakes. as well as a bunch of sensors that I'll wire up later, and just some general equipment, hatches and stairs and things. And I'm thinking of around about here, depending on whether I can move these controllers, adding a array of flares, because flares are really good at lighting up large areas underwater, and I think having a couple of those would be really cool. But yeah, so that's probably gonna do it for this video. I'm going to maybe adjust some things, fine tune something like the steering maybe, and the depth hold. And next episode I think we'll do some testing and just finalize it, and then I think it'll be done. And we can move on to maybe another vehicle. Do comment down below what I should make next for the fleet. But yeah, so I want to thank you guys for watching, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next video. And yeah, see you next time.